If you feel completely comfortable with everything in your life right now, that might be the most dangerous place you can be. Not because comfort is bad, but because your brain is not built for comfort. It is built for challenge. When scientists study neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections, they find the same result every time. A brain that is consistently stimulated by new problems, unfamiliar tasks, and manageable discomfort keeps rewiring itself. It stays sharp. It stays adaptive. A brain that stops encountering novelty does the opposite. It starts pruning the connections it no longer uses. The neural pathways you stop walking on begin to narrow. The science has a name for this: cognitive stagnation. And it doesn't announce itself. It just feels like peace. Here's the part most people miss. Growth doesn't happen when you push yourself to the edge of panic. Too much pressure triggers your survival system and shuts down clear thinking. But growth doesn't happen inside the comfort zone either, where nothing is being asked of you. Growth happens in the narrow band between them. Psychologists call this the optimal zone. It's the place where the challenge is slightly above your current skill level. Not crushing, just stretching. Robert Yurkix and John Dodson proved this in 1908. They found that performance follows an inverted U-shape. Too little pressure, you coast. Produce average work, learn nothing. Too much pressure, you freeze. But that middle section, moderate, manageable discomfort, that is where the brain lights up. That is where new connections form. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi called this state flow. It's the experience of being fully absorbed in a task that is just challenging enough to hold your attention, but not so hard that it breaks your confidence. The comfortable person never enters it. Not because they are lazy, because comfort has a built-in logic that makes sense in the short term. The familiar route is faster. The known task is easier. The safe choice costs less energy. But every time you choose the familiar over the unfamiliar, your brain gets a little less flexible. Not dramatically, just quietly, like a joint that stops moving. So what do you do with this? You don't need to quit everything and go climb a mountain. You just need to raise the difficulty by one notch. Read something that challenges your assumptions. Have a conversation you have been avoiding. Take on a task where you are not yet sure you can succeed. Say yes to something before you feel ready for it. The discomfort you feel in those moments is not a warning. It is your brain telling you it is still alive. That feeling is growth. It just doesn't feel comfortable because it was never supposed to.